Hi, I'm Shane Balkham, Client Investment Director at US Management, and welcome to my 2-minute missive. This week we see the latest release of UK inflation data, the Consumer Price Index, and it's likely to fall below 3%, getting much nearer the Bank of England's target rate of 2%. Now, we have to understand why. A lot of this comes down to the vagaries of the UK energy pricing structure. A drop now is reversed at the beginning of next year. Now, what makes me thankful, though, is the Bank of England isn't data dependent in its decision making. It's already said that inflation doesn't need to hit its target before it looks to cut rates, and it'll be interesting to see at the next meeting in June what the rhetoric is around there. A summer cut is likely to be on the cards. We also had US inflation data release. It was a nod in the right direction, but Jerome Powell has come out and said they are data dependent. Consistent and trending data is one of the main factors in Fed policy decision making. They have really painted themselves into a corner. Not wishing to make the same mistakes as their predecessors, they're ultimately doomed to make new mistakes that their successors will be looking to avoid. Now, we did have some data that might help that decision-making process. We've seen an increase in mortgage delinquencies in credit cards and loans in the US, all sort of leading to a conclusion of a more stressed consumer. Now, what makes the decision-making process a little bit more difficult for the US is the oncoming looming presidential election. What's easier for us as investors, though, is to ignore the noise. Now, there's going to be a lot of negative noise peddled by the media in order to get our attention. But for investors, the key is to ignore that noise. It is most likely to increase over the summer, but following good investment processes and disciplined investors is the antidote to any short-term noise. So stay invested. These views are my own, and before making any investment decisions, please speak to your financial advisor. Thank you.